Dear students, welcome to this session on methodology of teaching English. Being English literature students, it is important that you know the relevance of teaching and learning English. Fluency in English has now become a job requisite. People who can communicate well in English are always on demand. This paper will familiarize you with the various methodologies used in teaching English. I would like to draw your attention to the major points discussed in this session. English is widely acclaimed as an international language. It got established as a library language and popularly used as a link language. Moreover, English is a window to the world. English is the first language in the UK, the US, the Bahamas, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, and so on. English is the official second language in India, Nigeria, South Africa, Israel, and many other places. English is widely acclaimed as an international language. It is the lingua franca of the modern era. Lingua franca is a language that is adopted as a common language between speakers whose native languages are not the same. English absorbs and shares aspects of cultures worldwide. It is the language of international politics. It is a medium of international trade and commerce. English is the language of international magazines, periodicals, and so on. It is proven that English is an international language of air and sea travels, of computing, of pop music, of politics, of science and medicine, sports, TV, and films. English as a library language. English is widely and fruitfully used to gather knowledge from books. 80% of the world's electronically stored information is in English. Regular use of English as a library language develops our reading skill and widens our horizon in regard to world affairs. Library plays an important role in formal and non-formal process of education. Research and dissemination of research findings are made possible by way of libraries. Libraries also contribute to the cultural, spiritual, and ideological development. And of course, library is a source of recreation. A book selection committee is formed according to the academic needs of students. Thus, library caters to the needs of students. English is also widely used as a link language. It's used for interstate communication. This language facilitates mobility of professionals from one country to another. It's a medium for discussion in UNO and Commonwealth. The language link is a greater link between us and the English-speaking people than political or anything else. Once Jawaharlal Nehru said so. In concluding, we can say that English is a window on the world. For the East, English is a window to the West, and for the West, it is a window to the East. English is the chief agent of globalization. Eminent Western scholars like James Mill, Elphinstone, and Vincent Smith wrote Indian history in English. Great Indian scholars like Ram Mohan Roy and Vivekananda spread the values of Indian culture and tradition in the West through their powerful English. By now, you might have understood why is it so important to learn English today. In the following sessions, we will be discussing the various methodologies used by trainers and teachers in imparting skills in English language. Thank you.